The Marymount Modifieds move up to the Speedway for their feature event. They will be racing on Sunday again this weekend. They're going to have another Sunday program over at Challenger Raceway. And that Sunday program will include a $1,000 to win show for the Modifieds and the late models over at Challenger. Okay, starter Greg Wheeling is ready to go. At the stripe at corner number 4, we're going to cut them loose. Let's see what happens here with Brian Swartzlander and Jeff Hoffman, your front row. Off of 4, green is out, we're underway. And Swartzlander quickly out in front. Dave Regas into the infield. Jeff Hoffman moves on the outside, almost 17-8 from Franklin as he challenges Swartzlander. Then it's Soderman and Kevin Hoffman, your top 4 cars across the line. Leonard Ripper completing the top 5. As now Scott Gerdak moves into 5th and 11R and now goes up to 4th as he gets around Kevin Hoffman. Jeff Hoffman high and wide in the 17-8 car, high wide. Hanson is your leader as Doug Flick will go to the pits at car number 7. Hoffman now leads him into corner number 3 and 4. Soderman has taken the runner-up spot away from Brian Swartzlander. We'll look at Scott Gerdak get way inside in the 11R. Gerdak up high in turn number 2, and Bobby Kraus goes underneath him. Lou Blaney now mounting a charge from back in the pack. He's working on Kevin Hoffman. Down in 4th position, into 2 and out of the back straightaway. Jeff Hoffman continues to show him the quick way around. Took the lead all the second lap. His brother Kevin getting shown the high line out of corner number 4, and 4 or 5 cars get underneath him. So the fortunes of the Hoffman brothers kind of mixed here. Back in the field, 4 position, 3-car battle between Mark Flick, Lou Blaney, and Dick Rankin. Mark Flick's car looks like it's starting to hook up to the racetrack. If we get a caution, it could be interesting. And Maddox slowing down on the 69M. We'll see if he can get it off the track or if he'll keep it going. We'll know what the story will be there, but he is very slow down the backstretch. Maddox, the 69M, will take it off the racetrack. We will stay green with Jeff Hoffman out in front and Jack Soderman riding second. Blaney has moved to the high side of the Speedway to get around Scott Gerdak. High line starting to take hold here for some of the drivers as they work to the top side of the Speedway. A couple guys like Brian Swartzlander and Mark Flick have been running down low. Now Mark Flick goes high in 3 and 4. Here's Bobby Kraus as he diamonds off the corner and working hard on Brian Swartzlander. Swartzlander 3rd and 4th respectively. Soderman is closing the gap ever so slightly on Jeff Hoffman as we are halfway home. Lou Blaney now trying to break into the top 5. Here's the number 10. Jeff Hoffman out of Franklin, Pennsylvania, looking for a career first here at the Lernerville Speedway. Picked up a win at Challenger last Sunday. 3 wide between Flick, Swartzlander, and Gerdak as they went across the stripe there. Your top 5 is Jeff Hoffman, Jack Soderman, Lou Blaney now 3rd over Bobby Kraus. Scott Gerdak and Mark Flick duking it out for the 5th spot. Look out, Leonard Ripper Hopper way up high off of corner number 4. Leonard's going to gather it up and keep it going, though. Jeff Hoffman continues to show him the quick way around the racetrack. Mark Flick and Scott Gerdak continue their dogfight for the 5th spot. Flick momentarily gets it. Now Gerdak gets it, and then Flick back again. Soderman continues to put the heat on Jeff Hoffman. We have a handful of laps to go now, 5 remaining. Dave Vernick out over the bank in the backstretch, brings it back on without incident, as Soderman has closed on Jeff Hoffman. Out of 4, Jack Soderman is glued to the back bumper of Jeff Hoffman. Lou Blaney working hard in the 10 car, trying to make up ground third. Your leaders may be working their way into lap traffic here by the time we get to the end of this one, and that could make it interesting, and Blaney is really coming strong. Lou Blaney has caught Jack Soderman. Look out, up 2. Tommy Marshall going around in the 18. He got tagged by Carl Vernick, who had nowhere to go. In 3. Green is out, here we go. Jack Soderman's car kind of falters a little bit on the restart, and Hoffman goes screaming down the front stretch in front. Boy, they're duking it out as they head to the back straightaway, and Bonnie Krause suddenly finds a little bit of energy in the 83 car. Gerdak and Blaney duking it out as Mark Flick gets relegated back a spot or 2. And they are mixing it up out there in the Marymount Modifieds in the back straightaway. Hoffman still has command on the 17H. Soderman rides second, and Blaney now is third. Starter Greg Wheeling says, Jeff Hoffman, this is your gun lap one more time around. Action is fast and furious and all over the racetrack as the pack heads to the back straightaway. Look out, we got a car. Blaney spinning in 2, and the yellow is out. Lou Blaney looping the number 10 up there.
Car number 10 has damage to the front and rear of his machine, while Jim Waller in the number 31, severe damage to the rear of that machine. So those 2 guys are out. Carl Murray going back, he has a shock that's busted on his car. So 3 cars outdoor.
Man of the moment. He pounds the right foot down, puts the right rear on the cushion, and here he comes. Turn number 1 and 2 on low side of the Speedway, and Jack Soderman has taken the lead. Soderman out in front. Jeff Hoffman is coming hard on the inside. White flag, and here comes Scott Gerdak. Soderman with a hard charge now. Oh, Gerdak goes around up in 1 and 2. And the checkered flag is going to come down for Jack Soderman. Jack Soderman in the 8C is going to... Soderman getting the victory. The second spot will go to Jeff Hoffman on the 17H. Mark Flick home third in car number 2. The 4th position to the 66 of Dick Rankin. And Bobby Krause will get 5th in the 83 car. Well, he's made his way out of the race car, chatting down there with the crew. He'll be around to accept your congratulations here and get his photo taken. Ladies and gentlemen, here's your Marymount Modified feature winner out of Youngstown, Ohio, Jack Soderman.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, down here in Victory Lane with the veteran here, the gentleman that, hey, he made this machine go, Jack Soderman. I'll tell you, unbelievable. It looked like Jeff Hoffman was running away, and you weren't going to even get close to him. Then you started to squeeze in about over the halfway point.
Well, the race isn't over till it's over, and there's no sense getting in too big of a hurry till you get to the end. First guy I raced for, Vic Eicher, told me they only count the last lap, so we was getting close to that, and then we did whatever we had to do.
Jack, we noticed toward the end there, the last couple of restarts, you sort of laid back a little bit. Can you give us some perception on that?
I think the motor had brain fade. It was stumbling a little bit when I stepped on the throttle, so that's what that was all about. But I'd like to take this time just to say that I want to dedicate this race to 3 real good friends of mine. Don Martin first, Floyd Travis, and Arlie Utzinger, Sr. All 3 of those guys, I lost those friends this year, and I really feel bad about it, but life has to go on, I guess. But I sure like racing. I'm glad I'm here.
Ladies and gentlemen, picking up the Miramont Modified Feature Event, the veteran Jack Soderman out of Youngstown, Ohio.
Spot